tips that I followed growing up as I started getting into makeup, clothes, and hair, and 7 tips that I followed to just allow myself to become better at it. Hopefully these 7 tips work for you, and I'm just gonna get right into it. Number 1, my first tip would be to watch YouTube. If you have not realized already, YouTube has a whole community for so many different things. There's a community for gamers, sports, music, and all of that plus beauty. That's where I've learned so many techniques, I've learned tips, I've learned about different products. I've learned just about everything you need to know about makeup on YouTube. There's even YouTubers that you can relate to, and there's some that you can't, but still there's so many different YouTubers, so many different videos on makeup that number 1 would be to watch YouTube. 2 would be to visit stores like MAC or Sephora. Those are the only 2 that I really go to. What's so awesome about MAC and Sephora is that they have the stands with the makeup artists there that will help you pick out your foundation colors or your concealer colors or whatever you need help looking for that matches your skin tone or your complexion or your face or whatever you're looking for. Another thing that's so cool about that is that you can ask them for tips on what makeup brushes to use, tips on what they think the best makeup products are, and all of that can help you with the process of learning how to be your own makeup artist, is to ask, tips face to face with a real makeup artist. And so that's basically what I try to do when I go into MAC or Sephora. 3 would be to take your time. Oh my gosh, coming from someone who has little to no patience, I know how it feels when you just want to get your makeup done. In the process of learning how to do your makeup, especially if you want it to be precise and on point and have a beat face, you want to take your time. When you're in the mirror and you're like trying to get that wing, you don't want to rush it. Like if you want to get in a stance that you can get in, like there's like so many techniques with how to do the wing. Like just take your time. Don't rush it. You want it to be as good as you can get it. That's the only way you're going to learn how to get it perfect. And then also with the learning process, you're not going to get it overnight. If you don't know how to put on eyelashes, you're not going to get it overnight. But it took me also, when I first started, a while, especially with the single eyelashes. Can't do those still. And I've been practicing with those for so long. So I still use the strip. But basically take your time. You're not going to learn it overnight. And if you're in front of the mirror and you just want to get it done, just take your time. Give yourself enough time to do your makeup. So tip number 3 would be to take your time. Number 4 would be I love this tip because it really has helped me to develop as my own makeup artist. Screenshot ideas on Instagram, pictures that you see on Instagram, on Pinterest. Like I go through my newsfeed all the time and there's always something that I see that gives me an idea on my next makeup look or my next outfit. Like this picture of Kylie Jenner. Or for like makeup, let's see. There was someone else. I'm always screenshotting pictures if I can find one. I think there was another Kylie Jenner picture. I saw this look and I loved it. And so I come up with ideas like that. So I would say to screenshot ideas or just look at other pictures on Instagram or Pinterest that give you ideas. So that's tip number 4. 5 would be probably the most important to me, I feel. Tip number 5 would be don't worry about brands or don't worry about having to use certain products to get the makeup look that you want. When it comes to makeup, it's basically whatever fits your skin type or whatever makes you look good. Like you don't have to shop a name brand in order to get the look that you're looking for. Yes, name brands are good because sometimes they can have, I'm not saying not to try them, but it's like don't focus so much on brands or certain products. Just MAC and Sephora and Tarte and Too Faced and Anastasia, Beverly Hills, and it's just whatever makes you look good. So don't focus so much on brands, especially when you're starting out and trying to figure out what works best for you. 6 is knowing your face and your skin type. So research. I know that sounds crazy, but makeup is an art. It can be a hobby, but at the end of the day, it's an art. And in order to become good at something like makeup, you have to practice. But research. You have to research your face. You're gonna make mistakes in order to learn your skin type. You could have oily skin, there's normal skin, there's combination skin. You have to learn what makeup goes with your undertone. Are you a red undertone? Are you a yellow undertone? You have to learn what foundation color works best for you, what concealer color works best. Now there's contouring. You have to learn about bronzer and what colors work best with your face. There's so much to learn. So just knowing your skin type, like what kind of, do you like matte or mott foundation? There's so much, and it's just knowing your skin type and your face shape, so much. So basically number 6 would be to research your face, or just watch a YouTuber that you feel you can relate to when it comes to their skin, or their skin color, their skin period, their face shape, and just learn their techniques and then try to incorporate it on yourself and then make your mistakes and then learn from it. So that's tip number 6. 7 would be to practice. In order to be good at anything, even something as simple as you would think as makeup, you have to practice. You're going to make mistakes. You're going to try on foundation that you're going to leave the house and look like Michael Jackson. You're going to look crazy and make those mistakes in order to learn. Practice. Make your mistakes, take it off, try again. Make your mistake, put it on, take it off, try again the next day. You're going to make mistakes. Accept that. But the point is to keep practicing and keep doing it and keep watching YouTube and keep taking those screenshots and keep researching, and I promise you, you will become your own best makeup artist ever. And then you can make a video on how to be a makeup artist and give your tips on how you learn. And subscribe if you like the video, and there's going to be a lot more information in the description box down below. So go down there and look, and hopefully you will watch my next video.